So if I take the money line right now for Atlanta, if I bet $25 on the Atlanta Braves right now in the third inning, you get back 77.50.
Are they losing?
Yeah. But in the
Okay,
third inning,
okay.
they're losing to Philadelphia. They got Phillies pitching a great guy tonight. I forget what his fucking name is. It don't matter. And but that's Monday night. I like looking at baseball because everybody's betting football. Listen, it
Right.
doesn't mean you're a big shot if you know who's going to win New Orleans or Carolina. It doesn't make you a big shot if you know who's going to win Cleveland, Pittsburgh. You know what makes you a big shot? That you win money, whether it's $25 or $10. So tonight, all the focus in sports is on Monday Night Football. A guy like you, a slick little hustler, boom! You know what I'm saying? Fucking get a 50% boost on any live MLB bet tonight. What I'm gonna do is this right now, right in front of you cocksuckers. I'm gonna opt into that, and I'm actually who shot
Jesus
that duck?
Christ.
And I'm actually gonna put come on, cocksucker. I'm actually gonna put 25 on Atlanta. Bonus available. The bonus is MLB 50% live bonus, maximum $100 wager, 50% profit boost. So now if I take Atlanta the money line, they win. I put $25 in to win 111.15.
Jesus.
You know, guys,
That
this is not to be popular at the bar and tell your friends who won. If you're gonna bet, you're doing it to win fucking money. Whether it's and you're trying to double your investment. So if I put 25 down, 47 is not acceptable. It's not acceptable. I got Chinese lunch, I got bitches, I got bills to pay. I got gas for my fucking car. You know. So what's your favorite pick of the week there, Tarzania? If you had a
and
bet, some
I think the
potato
Chargers are going to beat Minnesota. I think the Chargers are going to beat Minnesota. I think that I have a couple unders. I think the New England versus the Jets is going to go under 37. That's what I saw it at. Right now, I understand you want to wait on it, but I think that both offenses suck and both have good defenses. And the other one I had was the Colts in Baltimore over 44.
Yeah, I like that too. I like the Ravens too, kid.
Yeah, the Ravens, Lamar Jackson's great, and I like the Colts and I like their new quarterback, but they pulled him out of the game last week because he had a concussion. So they might have like their backup in. So I don't know. Those are the three because the other one, and you said it today with Saquon, the anytime touchdown, Ramondre Stevenson. I don't think he has a touchdown yet this year. If he does, it's not for the Patriots because I think the Patriots are gonna beat the Jets. If we don't, it's an embarrassment.
What's with the we? You getting out there this week and doing fucking practices with them?
Yeah, I have to listen. I would help them out at this point. That's how bad we've been.
What do you got this week? What kind of shows you got?
This Thursday, I'll be at the Loft in Chicopee. It's a good Jewish deal. We have for $20 you get a buffet and a comedian.
What
So
kind
I'm
of
there on
buffet?
it changes every week. Sometimes it's chicken, sometimes it's steak. They got veggies. It's
Mystery,
a fun deal.
mystery meat.
No, I've never knock on wood because I always eat it. I have never gotten sick. It's a it's I love going to places where there's not much else to do, which is exactly what Chicopee is, and they're so much fun.
And
And
what do
then
you got
next week
Friday and
I'm
Saturday?
Friday and Saturday this week I don't have anything right now. Friday,
Do something up.
Thursday through Saturday next week I'm in Omaha with Josh Wolf.
You know, right now you're doing the best thing you can with stand-up comedy. You're living on your rules, on your terms. You've got a day job. You're not worried about fucking headshots like they were in LA already. You're not worried about your resume. You're not all you're worried about is getting on stage every night. And this is the best time of your life. I think for me, if I have to look back, that was the best time of my life. 91 to 95, fucking getting in a car with four of your friends. And even in Seattle was where I really learned I was a true open micer up there that became a feature act up there, not in whatever. When I went up there, I was already kind of featuring 25 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
but going up there, that camaraderie I had with Brody and Josh and Tana Manu and Mitch Hedberg and Stanhope, it was I'll never have that. I never had that again. So when you're driving to these gigs and you're thinking, fuck, I can't wait, take your time. Take your time.
It, I've heard other people say, you've said it before. I have a really, and it's not even just stand up. In life, I have a hard time being patient, and I'm really trying. I'm really trying to enjoy it, but
Lee,
I
you know
see.
me. You think I was patient, my friend?
No, probably
Okay.
not.
I'm telling you, you have no disrespect. You have Jewish neuroticisms, whatever those fucking things are, neurosis, whatever it is, where you go crazy like Felix Unger. So you don't need it. I mean, with you, I get it. And with me, I'm not gonna lie to you, we wanted everything to be perfect.
Hmm.
You know, you want everything to be perfect, but that's why it's stand-up comedy. It's not gonna be perfect. A waitress is gonna drop a glass. Audience member is gonna puke. Audience member is gonna pass out on edibles. We've seen that a couple
Oh
of times
yeah.
in the last 10 years, you and I. You experience a lot of different audiences. Don't ever blame it on the audience. Blame it on yourself. You tried to be. How many nights have you gone up there with too much ego? And you know how many nights I would kill on Tampa? I would kill at the Miami Improv for a whole weekend. I was a feature act. People come up to me, light cigarettes from me, give me cocaine. And that Sunday when I landed in Miami, when I landed in LA, I couldn't wait to go down to the Comedy Store to talk shit on how I slayed Miami, and then I'm going to go up there and do a spot and lead. You know that 9 out of 10 times I would die the slowest death of all fucking time.
Oh.
Did you know that? And that's the God honest fucking truth. I would just die on stage.
And would it just deflate you, or would you think like fuck them, or like what would you
You
think
would
after
go,
that?
what the fuck? I just did the same set I did the last 5 fucking nights, and it killed every night. And now at the Comedy Store, I died. You know what the answer was? I walked in there with too many big balls. I had to humble myself. So since I didn't humble myself, the comedy humbled me for me. And you get that from time to time. You know what that does to you? But all these little things are just all a part of the fucking journey. And you turn into one big scab. I'm just one big scab. Look at my face. I got scabs on my elbows, scabs on my knees. I got scabs on my ball sack. But most importantly, I got all the scabs from fucking getting beat up in stand up. And one day your body just becomes a fucking scab, and now they can't do nothing to you. The infection's gone, you're done. Now I got to go move forward. Right or wrong, the infection's gone. I got a thick scab over the cut. You know, that's what we are. As a comic, you're just going to become one large fucking scab of pain, of you're not funny enough, you're not tall enough, you're too old, you're too young, you're not, for reasons got nothing to do with your talent. Think about that. You saw it. Got nothing to do with your talent. They'll come to you and go, well, you're not funny because you're fat. We don't think fat people are funny. Okay. And now you got to go home, eat a sandwich, and come back even fucking stronger and light their little mom and pop shop on fire.
Yeah, and I appreciate it, and I know you're right, but you're right. I want everything. Not only do I want to be perfect, but I I just sit sometimes on like the drive home from shows, and I just imagine what it's gonna be like. And I know this doesn't mean anything, but to have someone booking shows for me, to have like just someone who can call me and have like a full calendar. Like
You're
next week, I'm
10
here
years
next.
away. You're 10 years away
I
from that.
know I am, and that kills me.
That
It,
don't
and
even
I
don't
don't.
talk
I'm not even
about it.
talking about
And guess
headlining.
what? And guess what? When you have that person, you're still gonna have to book your own gigs. How's that for
But
you? Because they're gonna
and
call you with some crazy offers, and then you got to tame them off the roof and go, whoa, 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 whoa. This is what fucking Lee Syatt is doing. So don't worry about that. Right now, just worry about fucking writing, having a great time, and do something I never did when I walked into a comedy club.
What's
Do
that?
something I never did. Walk in, stop at the door. I don't give a fuck if they look at you or not. Look around the room, and this is for you and every other young comic that's getting into comedy, or you're in the 3-year mark, or the 4-year mark, or even the 5 or 6-year mark. I'm gonna give you the best advice that nobody ever gave me. I just did it myself. And when I found out about this, it changed everything. You're gonna walk into a comedy club, close the door like a gentleman. Look, some people are gonna look at you, you're gonna wave, but before you bust that next move, you know how you stand there and you look and you go, hey, Timmy, hey, Marty, hey, Johnny, hey, Joey. When you see that person before you move, I want you to breathe, take a pause, and go, no matter what happens tonight, no matter what happens tonight, it doesn't matter, because at the end, they're all going to suck my dick. And that's the attitude. Whether you have a great set, whether you got a standing ovation, whether you bomb, all you know is whatever happens tonight, you'll be here tomorrow night too, and the night after that. And no matter what happens, all these motherfuckers that are looking to put you down, oh, he did a stolen joke. There's all I heard Ryan Philippe do that joke and fucking whatever. After all that bullshit and all the years, you're not an amateur. Somebody gave you $5, you can't enter the contest. It's that you're scaring people. When all that shit happens, it's that you're starting to scare people. You're going outside the normal circle. And that's a complete education that we'll get to another time. But from now on, do what I didn't do. Do what I did years later, and I wish I would have done it from day one. Walk in, breathe, Jim Morrison, take a look around, say which way the wind blow. With a little girl, no, forget it. Just take a look around and which way the wind blow. Notice whoever you have to meet. Hey, how are you? And right there in your mind, before as your body stepping forward, that motion that we do right there, no matter what happens tonight, doesn't matter. Because eventually all these motherfuckers are going to be sucking my dick.